How to whiten teeth naturally. Dr. Robert Cassar, eartheracademy.com, and nourishipproducts.com. How to whiten teeth naturally. Remember, these teeth, okay, these are what you can call an organ. And these teeth need to be not only shiny, okay, not only white, not only, well, you got to have teeth. A lot of people lose their teeth. Now, just getting your teeth white, how do you do it naturally? Do you bleach it? Because that's the normal way that you would go to the dentist, and they're going to use anywhere from 15% to 43%. I got a few notes here. Okay? Peroxide or bleach, okay, on your teeth. Remember, it goes on your teeth, and the teeth have little pores in there. So remember, you could do teeth whitening in a number of different ways, but we're not just talking about teeth whitening. It's also taking care of your gums, okay, and making sure when you do clean your teeth, not just whitening them because they look, all Hollywood, but how to go ahead and make sure that you keep your tooth enamel. Because a lot of people have yellow teeth because they've worn out their enamel from brushing too bloody hard, by using the wrong toothbrush, by not using the correct products on their teeth. So remember, you can go ahead and have plaque on your teeth, tartar stained from coffee, from tea, turmeric, fulvic acid, iodine. Okay, there's a lot of different things that you could actually stain your teeth with. And my teeth right now, they're pretty stained. I've been not cleaning my teeth, okay? I've been brushing and flossing and everything and using my Waterpik, but I haven't done the teeth whitening in a long time. So we'll go over that simple protocol here in a sec, but we're going to do two protocols. One we're going to go ahead and do for social media, and that's a really super good, all natural way to be able to brighten not only your teeth, but be able to clean underneath into the gums. So remember, the tooth all have pores, okay, just like your skin does, and they absorb anything you put on it. So if you put on bleach on your teeth, well, they may whiten it, okay? If you keep it on too long, especially with the stronger potentials, you know what it'll do? It'll weaken your enamel. Okay, so it's not going to destroy your teeth, it's going to destroy or weaken the enamel. So remember, it's bleaching the teeth. So, let's see here. So here's a couple of the problems when you go ahead and actually, that I've seen and I've looked into. You can go ahead and actually ask people or look on the internet. It irritates the gums by using a lot of this bleach and peroxide. Not only that, okay, but it also gives you teeth sensitivity. And that's not good either. Is because why? Because the enamel makes it so your teeth are not going to be sensitive. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways right now, real simple, okay, how to be able to whiten your teeth and, how to be able to keep them white is, changing your diet sometimes, but maybe not changing your diet. Look, if you eat blueberries, you're going to stain your teeth. If you have turmeric, I eat a lot of turmeric. Remember, curry. Okay, all different types of teas or different, anything you have. I don't care if you're smoking cigarettes. Guys, this is one of the best ways to be able to clean your teeth. So the first thing I do, because it's non-abrasive to the way that bleaching would do. Remember, we're going to polish the teeth. We're going to take off the stains by neutralizing the stains and use some very simple products that are, just over the counter. So let me see if I can bend my, go ahead and get you going here. So I've got a Waterpik here. I got a lot of tools on the counter here, but this Waterpik I got at Costco right here. And that's a whole other course on how to be able to use the Waterpik correctly. But all I've done is fill the Waterpik with distilled water or clean water. You don't want to use tap water, remember, full of fluoride. We don't have it here in Hawaii, so my water coming out of the tap I can drink. I've got a three-stage RO system on it. So I put distilled water in here, let's say, and I put in about 4 or 5 drops of steam distilled peppermint, okay? And once I do that, I turn it on for a second to mix it. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually just clean my gums first before I start to go ahead and actually want to do the good cleaning or detoxing and whitening of the teeth. Got to go ahead and do, remember, we're going to go ahead and get in between the teeth too. Well, now I'm just going to do this fast. Now usually I would use that whole, probably about, it's probably got almost 2 cups of water. I would use that whole thing and clean between each tooth. Remember, go on the outside of the teeth and between each crack of the tooth there, okay? Try to get out any debris and try to flush the gums. Okay, so since we flushed the gums, like I said, you do this whole protocol a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through it a little quicker here. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some fossil shell flour. This is what we'd call our pumice, okay? And this is a very super fine powder. Fossil shell flour, all these products you can get on Earth Shift Products or just find them anywhere you want to. But again, you want the super fine. And you can see this stuff is just like a very, like I said, like powdery substance. So I'm going to take some of this and I'm just going to go ahead and do it real simple here. I could mix it in a bowl if I want to, but I'm going to put in about maybe half a teaspoon, okay, in my mouth. It's dry. Make sure you don't go ahead and swallow any through your lungs. Now I'm going to get a soft tissue. Okay, this is a soft, excuse me, a soft, I've been talking Spanish todo el día, okay, so I have to switch over from Spanish to English. Okay, toothbrush. This is a bamboo toothbrush, really, really super good, as you can see. And this bamboo toothbrush got soft bristles. You don't want to do anything but soft bristles. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some coconut oil, okay, and I'm going to use my toothbrush in here. Take a little coconut oil, and I'm going to start brushing. And remember, brushing is to be done soft. Okay, a lot of people are putting on toothpaste with calcium carbonate and they're scrubbing back and forth like putting a lot of pressure and they're wearing off their enamel. You're losing all your enamel, okay? So when I go like this, look, I'm going in circles and I'm not pushing hard. You want to get every tooth, basically. Like I said, this could be maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes of polishing. Look, just polishing. And do the gums, too. Okay, remember, the fossil shell flour is super, super fine. With the coconut oil, it will not go ahead and scratch your gums. And you can get in between the gums. Like I said, this is a 5-minute process. And you just slowly buff it. Okay, now we're going to go to the next piece. We're going to take, this is aluminum free, sodium bicarbonate, and now I'm going to go ahead and add this. This is a whitener, okay? Takes away stains, neutralizes bacteria, okay? I'm going to take a spoonful, and here just a little bit on the brush. And of course, it's salty now. Remember, none of this, okay? Just up and down, circles. Try to, remember, you don't have to, I'm just doing it a little fast right now for the video, but this is sort of like a meditation. And then do all your gums, top of the gum, okay? And of course you can do your tongue too. I'll just make a mess. Go ahead and when you're almost done, when we're finished with this process, you can see, look, my teeth, they're already shinier, okay, whiter. So you would do this for a couple of 3 minutes again with the sodium bicarbonate. Switch it back and forth. I'm going to take now a tiny bit of potassium bicarbonate, okay? There's another whitener, and it helps with gums. So there you go. Just a little bit on the top. Woohoo! And the potassium, got too much liquid. The potassium bicarbonate is spicy, and So I'm going to take a little bit out of my mouth, huh? Okay, so I can talk. And you want to switch back and forth. Now, this is a super whitener and detoxer. Activated charcoal. Very smart. We got this, I'm just going to spit out some of the stuff right now so I can talk. We get this specially made, okay? This is a coconut charcoal, and it's a super fine powder. Yeah, don't swallow any of that stuff. And now, went down the wrong pipe. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some activated charcoal. Okay, this is same thing, just swish around. Now, if you had your other liquid in your mouth, that's great, keep it in. But if not, you can go ahead and do it just like I'm doing it now. Spit out most of the extra stuff you have in your mouth. And this is a little gritty. And it's the same thing. Remember, polishing your gums. Okay, spend a few minutes on that too. You can see, makes a mess, so watch it. Switch back and forth right now. The best thing, I'm gonna spit that out. Look, the best thing is you want to keep this in. This is like a 15-minute of putting liquid in your mouth. And what you're doing is you're adding, remember, we added in the beginning, we put in fossil shell flour, we put in coconut oil for a lubricant, okay? The fossil shell flour is a very, very fine powder, and it's there to be able to pumice, sort of like a rubbing compound on your car, okay? So, there we go. Then we put in sodium bicarbonate, and the sodium bicarbonate, again, is also with the potassium bicarbonate. You can put them in at the same time, but I like to go ahead and actually, just to show you, there's a different flavor of the sodium bicarbonate that's easier to keep in your mouth. Okay, the potassium bicarbonate is stronger, but it'll also feed the gums. So this isn't also just for, you know, polishing your gums or your teeth. This is also to give them some nutrification and take off the plaque and the scale and anything that's hiding inside way back into the gums. So now, since I've done all this, now we're going to get down to cleaning the gums. So this is a, on Earthship we have these too. This is a Dr. Tung's style, and this is the coarse, it's not the thin. This is the coarse floss, and you can use this thing 100 times. You don't have to just throw it out, it's a waste of time. So what I'm going to do, look, I have the fossil shell flour in my mouth, but I'd like to have a little bit more because I'm going to use this as a pumice. So I'm going to put a little bit more fossil shell flour and a tiny bit more because I'm going to use this floss to be able to clean the inside of my gums and polish those too. Coconut oil. That's a lubricant. Okay. I cut that floss too short. It's good to have like 2 feet because you're going to wrap it around your fingers. Okay, so first thing I do is I take this floss, and remember this is thicker than normal. It's not the thin stuff. And I'm going to go back and forth like this. And if I had a mirror, it'd be way better. Okay, and I can hear the teeth. Okay, they're like a little bit rough on top, and then when I go over them a few times, it becomes very soft. Okay, very smooth. And make sure you don't hit your gums. And you want to do that all the way through your teeth, the front, as much as you can. Now, swish, get all the little particles, the fossil shell flour, and I'm going to start going through, you want to do this through every tooth. So I'm going to start on the back like a wisdom tooth. I'm going to take the floss, and I'm going to wrap it around the back tooth, okay? And I'm going to go through each tooth like that. On the inside, look. So I'm going to go around, completely around the top of the tooth. Let me do this one here so you can see a little better. Okay, remember I want the coconut oil and all those little pieces of fossil shell flour in between, as much as I can, in between the teeth, because that's what we're doing. So I get it under the teeth, and you can see I'm going to go way up underneath the gum. Up. Now I go through every tooth, remember? It takes a little while to do this. Look, the bottom. Let me spit some out so I can talk. Look, so what you're doing is you're taking the tooth, you're wrapping the floss around it, and you're taking it to the corner of the gingiva, and you're going behind the gingiva, and you'll feel little scratchies back there. You want to sand those off. And you'll go, no, you're not pulling down hard, you're just going back and forth, and make sure you don't run your gums because you'll cut them. And if you have any bleeding in your mouth, it means that you have sick gums. So remember, we have other protocols that we've done, or Earther Academy, healing your gums. Try to be able to go ahead and get the flesh-eating bacteria out of your gums, and the enamel-eating bacteria out of your, well, out of your teeth. So you go through every tooth like that, okay? Especially these ones in the front. Look, these really tight teeth in the front here. And like I said, I'm going to go through left and right. I'd go back to the back of the wisdom teeth. Very important. Remember, when you eat a lemon, you have any type of food. Okay, if you have any food, I don't care if you're vegan, schmegan, doesn't matter if you're eating meat, doesn't matter what you're having, but if you have processed food, sugars in the back of your teeth, between the teeth, in time you will get a cavity in between the teeth. So we've done videos on that, on how to be able to strengthen the teeth. And I'm going to show you on part 2 how I also do that to be able to not only clean my teeth like I'm doing now, but I'm also going to do a treatment to harden my enamel and feed my teeth some of the things inside my teeth, okay, that they need, like phosphates. So again, you can use this to be able to shine the outside of the teeth, like this. Real simple. Now, when you're finished with using the floss, now you use your finger. So what I like to do, I already spit out mine, so I'm going to put some more in. I'm going to put some activated charcoal on my finger. Okay, put some in there. And I'm going to get some fossil shell flour. Again. Got black stuff all over my face. Okay, look, I'm going to use my finger now. Okay, now I'm going to use the best part. The best part of the buffing is I can't hurt myself with my finger. And I can get all the way up in the gums. Okay, so this is one of the best ways to get in. Look, at the top of the gums, and I'm not destroying my gums because I'm not pushing, okay, something hard against them. It's just a soft finger. So it's called like finger brushing. And so I get all the gingiva, and then I go on the inside. And I would work on this, you know, again, for maybe 2-3 minutes, massage the muscles in my mouth. Remember, this is a therapy, not just whitening your teeth for Hollywood. So once I've done that, then what do? Okay. I could, if I wanted to, put a little more coconut oil in, keep the same stuff I had in my mouth, put a little more fossil shell flour, okay? I can put a little more sodium bicarbonate, potassium bicarbonate. You can even put a drop of peppermint if you want in your mouth, okay? And then keep a decent amount of coconut, and you're going to go walk, maybe do a walk for 30 minutes and swish back and forth like this. And the abrasion from the force, just from going back and forth, when you're using pressure of your own, just very softly going back and forth, okay, you can't hurt your gums this way. And this super cleans your teeth. Super sanitizes underneath the gum because it's pushing it back and forth. So when you're finished, of course, you can see my mess in the sink. Okay, simple. Cleans off with water, even though it made a mess. The charcoal is really good to clean your sink with too, so use your hands and now you can clean your sink. The charcoal, remember, is a detoxifier because it absorbs a lot of the different stains and toxins on your teeth. And you can see, look at my teeth with all the charcoal, okay? So, yeah, it's got all charcoal in between. Well, now let's wash them. So now I'm gonna do the same thing with the Waterpik. Move everything out of the way. Turn the Waterpik on. And clean away. See, look, way cleaner. They feel, okay, really like super, well, polished. Before they had a little, I can feel the plaque. So anyways, it's an easy fix to clean your teeth. Again, look. So that cleaned it really good compared to, well, just a little while ago. So remember, I cleaned in between the teeth. This is very easy to do. Now, to finish this off, I take some magnesium and silica. This is on Earthshift. It's 31% magnesium, ionic minerals, and 10% silica. And I spray it around in my mouth and make sure all the magnesium and everything goes in my mouth. Now it's nutrifying me, okay? It's giving my mouth, since I just went ahead and cleaned everything, I'm just putting in now the minerals in my gums to be able to make this so my gums will go ahead and actually have some food, some nutrition. Remember, gums are skin too. Okay, so that was really simple. That's all you got to do. Okay, you can do this as much as you wanted to, anytime your teeth get stained, but I like to do it about once a week or so, and I notice right away, okay? If I have turmeric or my mouthwash, if you haven't seen our mouthwash video, how to make mouthwash naturally. Okay, and the minerals, after you swish them around, don't spit them out. Keep them in your mouth for a few minutes. You'll feel it tingling in your mouth, and then go ahead and swallow it. So, okay guys, that's it. We'll go ahead and do a part 2. I'm just going to show you just how I would also protect the enamel and using a couple of other products that, of course, is too sensitive for social media. Why? Because I'm going to use products that sometimes you're going to use for cleaning. Okay guys, we'll do part 2 in a sec. Aloha.